Good morning. I hope you had a blessed Christmas day. Maybe you're still savouring special moments with loved ones. If you found yourself alone this Christmas, perhaps you've been treasuring all the more precious memories from times past. Just like today's writer, the aged Apostle John. Let's warm our hearts with him today, celebrating the original Christmas gift, the incarnation, the coming of God in person through Jesus Christ. Listen to how John encapsulates the incarnation in chapter 1 of his Gospel in verse 14, when he writes, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth." John went on to begin his first epistle with the following words: "What was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, what we have looked at and touched with our hands, concerning the word of life, what we have seen and heard, we proclaim to you." In writing these words, John was exposing a lie that was spreading at the time. The idea that God was confined to a spiritual world, a kind of virtual reality that could only be known by mystics and philosophers, a place beyond the physical, in-person reach of ordinary flesh and blood human beings like us. In the same epistle, John, the disciple who had once laid his head on Jesus' breast, exposed the origin of that lie when he wrote, "Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. And every spirit that does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of Antichrist." If there was ever a man whose life was transformed by in-person encounter, it was John. Little wonder he went on to write in his very next epistle, 2 John, these words: "Though I have many things to write to you, I do not want to do so with paper and ink, but I hope to come to you and speak face to face, so that your joy may be made complete." The first chance you get today, why not make someone else's joy complete by looking them in the face and saying, "Are you not glad that God became a human being and entered our lives?"